Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Maestro, issue number 4. This actually happens. There's actually a fight in here. And it's a wicked one. This was a good comic book, dudes. And I know that when I read the Maestro comic books, it's going to be a lot of action. It's going to hit hard. It's going to hit fast. And I'm going to be able to just fly right through this and feel like I just had a freaking adventure. I love that about these books. Getting too into it. We're going to get more into the book after we give credit where credit's due. Also, a little extra special credit towards the end of this. So the writer is Peter David, German Peralta is the artist, color art by Jesus Abertov, and VC's Ariana Maher on letters. Cover art by Dale Keown and Jason Keith. There's a variant cover out there by Ryan Oatley and Frank Martin. George Perez on the recap page art. Designer, Carlos Lau. Stanley and Jack Kirby created the Hulk. The Maestro, however, well, that's all Peter David. So anyway, this was, well, also Dale Keown, but anyway, this was cool. So we start off exactly the moment where we left off in the previous issue. The big killer bitey robot things are going after the people, and Hercules jumps in and is like, how dare you? And there's a big show of strength. If you're a Hercules fan, this is the comic book for you. This is probably one of the best comic books that Hercules has been in. Real talk. And there's a resolution in this one, that's for damn sure. So the Hulk and Hercules get into a big fight, and I was thoroughly impressed with this fight, while at the same time wondering, because Maestro is supposed to be a whole lot stronger than regular Banner Hulk. I mean, a lot stronger, because he's been in this radiated world where he's absorbed more radiation, more gamma radiation than the previous Hulk, or his younger version of himself. So I don't know, it's a weird one. I don't really mind. It is what it is. It's just a weird one to see this, to see him not being as ridiculously strong as I would expect him to be. Plus, when you read What Savage Beast, that novel that Peter David wrote, whew, Maestro is wickedly strong, you know? Anyhow, Hercules is definitely taken care of in this book, and then he gets taken care of. And the way that happens, I can't say I'm entirely cool with it. It should be remembered that Hercules is immortal. Like, when push comes to shove, all in all throughout, Hercules is immortal. He can't die. He would go into a coma, as we've seen in the early Avengers, the siege of Avengers Mansion. He would go into a coma, and then Zeus would probably get really mad at whoever did it to him. And even if he didn't, it's like, who cares? He would just come back. So anyway, I'm going to leave that aside. Maybe we'll see what else happens with that later. There's still one more issue to go, but I thoroughly enjoyed pretty much everything else in this. And it is also good to see the Maestro is very thorough in wrapping up his machinations. I dug that a lot. He's smart. Too smart. Big, giant, freaky, gamma-radiated green smart. That being said, special credit goes out to Evan Burke. Home Slice got his letter, and therefore he actually got Comic Book University into the pages of Marvel Comics. Now, there's been plenty of non-Marvel, non-DC books that have, given credit where credit's due. This way, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Evan, however, is the first person to get Professor Bill, well, Comic Book University specifically, into the pages of the Marvel Comics. Now, I don't know if he meant for it to be lowercased. It should have all been capitalized. Don't really care. Maybe Marvel did that to make it look elsewise. But yeah, that's I'm saying, man, you get in those letters pages, and what's really cool is he's technically not on just one letters page, because he's the last one, and it folds over to the next one. So technically, he's in 2 letters pages, even though it's the same one. Good job there, Evan. And yeah, I'm trying to put together a couple of things, and once that gets taken care of, I'm gonna take care of you back. I'm gonna take care of you, bro. I'm gonna send you a little something your way. All right. So much love, and talk to you guys later. Anyway, yeah, that's really it. Like the video, watch an ad, and anybody else who can get their letter into Marvel or DC and get Comic Book University mentioned, I'm saying. I'm saying, because this was impressive. I genuinely, from beginning to end, I did not think this would work. And I'm just staring at that. This was genius. That's what it was. All right, guys, I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.